Welcome to Tata Chem DAV Public School Mithapur online classes. I am Mrs. Kavita Modi, your maths teacher for class 6. Today we are going to start chapter 8, Basic Geometrical Concept. In this chapter, our topics are Introduction, Plane, Collinear Points, Concurrent Lines, Intersecting Lines, Parallel Lines, Properties of a Point and a Line, and some examples. Students, do you remember point, line, ray, line segment and plane? Let's recall them. Point. A point is a location marker and has an exact location. It has no length, no breadth and no height. It is denoted by a dot made by the tip of a sharp pencil. It is denoted by capital letter. For example, point A, point B, point C, point D, point E, etc. Line. A line is a straight path which extends endlessly in both directions. It is shown by two arrowheads in opposite directions. It has no endpoints, so we cannot measure the length of a line. It is denoted as line AB or line BA, and it is read as line AB or line BA. Infinite number of points lie on the line. Sometimes it is also denoted by a small letter of English alphabet. The next is ray. It is a straight path which can be extended endlessly in one direction only. It has no fixed length. It has one end point. It cannot be measured. It is denoted as ray AB and read as ray AB. Okay, the next is line segment. It is a straight path which has a definite length. It has two endpoints, so it can be measured. It is a part of a line. It is denoted as line segment AB or line segment BA. It is read as line segment AB or line segment BA. The distance between A and B is called the length of AB. The next is plane. A plane is a flat surface which extends endlessly in all directions. For example, the tabletop, the blackboard, etc. It has no length, no breadth and no height. We can draw certain figure like square, rectangle, triangle and circle on the plane. Hence, these figures are also called plane surface. The next thing we are going to learn about is collinear points. Three or more points in a plane which lie on the same line are called collinear points. And three or more points in a plane which do not lie on the same line are called non-collinear points. See the example. Some blue and pink points are given. The pink points are in a line, so it is an example of collinear points. And blue points, they are not in a line, so it is an example of non-collinear points. Hope you understand collinear points and non-collinear points. Our next topic is concurrent lines. Three or more lines in a plane which passes through the same point are called concurrent lines. See the example. Line L, line M, line N and line O are concurrent lines. Point of concurrence. The point through which these lines pass is called point of concurrence. In this figure, point A is called point of concurrence. Hope you understand concurrent lines and point of concurrence. Okay, our next topic is intersecting lines. Two lines in a plane which cut each other at one point are called intersecting lines. The points where the line meet is called point of intersection. See the example. M and N are two lines which cut each other at point A. So M and N are called intersecting lines and A is called point of intersection. Hope you understand intersecting lines and point of intersection. The next is parallel lines. Two lines in a plane which do not meet anywhere are called parallel lines. If lines M and N are parallel to each other, we can write it as M is parallel to N and which is read as M is parallel to N. The symbol for denoting parallel lines is like this. The distance between the two parallel lines remains the same throughout. Hope you understand parallel lines. Property of a point and a line. First property. An unlimited number of lines can be drawn passing through a given point in a plane. For example, we can draw many lines passing through a given point A like L, M, N, O, etc. Property number 2. One and only one line can be drawn passing through two given points in a plane. For example, how many lines can we draw that can pass through the two given points A and B? We can draw only one such line. Okay. Third property. Two lines in a plane either intersect each other at one point or are parallel to each other. Let's take two lines M and N. We see they are parallel lines because they have equal distance between them. If we tilt line M, then line M intersect line N at point P, and this point is called point of intersection, and the lines M and N are called intersecting line. So what we observe, two lines in a plane either intersect each other at one point or are parallel to each other. Hope you understand all three properties of a point and a line. Students, if you learn all the definition, you can easily solve this example. In a given figure, name all the pairs of parallel lines. Let's recall parallel lines. Two lines in a plane which do not meet anywhere are called parallel lines. So the answer is lines LM, then lines MN, and then lines LN. See the next question. In a given figure, name the lines whose point of intersection is E, and the answer is lines N and R, because two lines N and R in a plane which cut each other at point E. So E is called point of intersection. For the next example, in a given figure, name one set of four collinear points. Let's recall collinear points. Three or more points in a plane which lie on the same line are called collinear points. So in this figure, point A, point B, point C and point D are lie on the same line. So it is a one set of four collinear points. Hey, one more answer is come. See the figure carefully. Point D, point E, point F and point G are also lie on the same line. So if you will write point A, B, C, D, it is also right. If you will write point D, E, F, G, it is also right. Okay. For the next question, in a given figure, name any four pairs of intersecting lines. Let's recall intersecting lines. Two lines in a plane which cut each other at one point are called intersecting lines. So in this figure, lines L and R, lines M and R, then lines N and R, then lines T and R, then lines L and T, then lines M and T, and then lines N and T. Okay, so you can write any four pairs of intersecting lines. For the next question, in a given figure, name the point of intersection of lines M and T, and the answer is point B. Okay, for the last question, in a given figure, name the points of intersection of lines R and T, and the answer is D. Hope you understand this example. Let's solve the next example. In a given figure, name the lines concurrent at point A. Let's recall concurrent lines. Three or more lines in a plane which pass through the same point are called concurrent lines. Look at the three lines, line M, line R and line N passing through the point A. So line M, line R and line N are called concurrent lines. So the answer is lines M, R, N. The next question. In a given figure, name all the set of collinear points. Let's recall collinear points. Three or more points in a plane which lie on the same line are called collinear points. So the answer is points AFB, points BDC, points AEC, points AGD, points BGE and points CGF. For the next question, in a given figure, name the lines concurrent at point G. And everyone know the definition of concurrent lines. So the answer is lines P, Q, R. For the next question, in a given figure, name the point of intersection of three lines L, P and M. And the answer is C, because all the lines L, P and M are intersect each other at point C. For the next question, in a given figure, name all the points that lie in this plane, and the answer is point A, point B, point C, point D, point E, point F and point G. For the last question, in a given figure, name two pairs of intersecting lines. Intersecting lines means two lines in a plane which cut each other at one point. So the answer is lines LR, then lines PN, and one more answer is come, lines QM. In this answer, you have to write any two pairs. Hope you understand this example. Students, learn all the definition and write one times in MathsCW. If you learn all the definition, you will easily solve all the worksheet of this chapter. Hope you better understand basic geometrical concept. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.